Hey guys, Ike here from Mike'sOutdoors.com. I'm here today to do a review on the EAA Witness. Okay, so this gun is cleared. This gun is unloaded, doesn't have a magazine in it. Just trying to show you the chamber there. But this gun is clear, it is safe to be handling. I don't know why it's taken me this long to do the review on this Witness. I've had this gun for about 5 years now. I'm going to start with a disclaimer here that I'm not the kind of guy who's going to go out and do a lot of training with this gun. I'm not the kind of guy who's going to go out and shoot 15,000 rounds through a pistol. This gun I've had for about 5 years, and it's probably had 1,000 rounds of ammo put through it in that time. But I went through a phase. I've owned a lot of pistols in my life. And I went through a phase where I was looking for one. I was looking for that one unicorn, that one pistol that I just really, really liked and was affordable. And I ended up with a lot of different pistols and ended up keeping this EAA Witness 9mm. It was the one that I shot the best, and it was the one I was most comfortable with. The feel of it, the location of the safety, the location of the mag well. I like the capacity of it, and I really like the fact that I can carry one in the chamber, and because it has the exposed or external hammer, I can actually keep one in the chamber without the trigger being deployed. This is a single or double action pistol, so if for some reason I have to pull this pistol like I did on a hog hunt when I took this gun on, I pulled this pistol on a hog, did not pull the hammer back before I pulled up on the hog, and was still able to execute the shot because it has a double action to it. Now, I shot that hog in the neck instead of the head, which makes sense because when I started pulling that trigger, I was probably pulling real hard and pulling to the right. So I ended up shooting the hog in the neck rather than the head, but I still got the shot off, and that's what's important, especially in a self-defense situation. So let's run down the specs on this, and then we'll show you a little bit of shooting with this. As I said, this is a single or double action pistol. This is the full size. I like the full size because it has a big grip on it, and I like that. I could not shoot the smaller gripped pistols like the Shield and the SDV that I had and some of the other smaller pistols. It's a pain in the ass to carry around because it's big, but I do conceal it as much as humanly possible. I don't like to open carry, but I feel comfortable with this gun, so the full size is something that I have to deal with because I love the grip on it. If you can see, my pinky's not hanging off the bottom of it. I got a good grip on it. I can get a good grip with my other hand. I can really wrap it around that thing and get a good comfortable grip on this thing. So I really like that part of it. Mine is in 9mm, but I'm sure they make this in other models or other calibers as well. This comes with one magazine when you get it, and I have not bought a second one. I don't know why, but I haven't bought a second one. This is a 17+1 magazine. The sights are adjustable. It's got a nice dovetail sight on the back of here. If I can show you that, guys, without pointing it right at me. It's got a nice sight on the back and a nice sight on the front, and it's just your standard 3 white dots, but they are adjustable, so I really like that as well. This is available in a bunch of different colors now, I think. Mine is just a standard black. Has a manual safety on the side, which I never use. Has a safety right there. Has the chrome-lined barrel, which I really like. Has a polymer frame. Has a metal slide on there. It's a good heavy-duty slide. 4.5-inch barrel in this thing. It's 8.1 inches overall. 5.5 inches high. So it's a big gun. This is a full-size gun. 1.4 inches wide, and it weighs 31 ounces. So big, hefty gun. Okay, so we're going to talk about the good things on this thing. I love the action on this gun. I love the fact that I can put this in my holster and I can carry this with one in the chamber and the hammer down. I like the exposed hammer. I like the 1911 style of pistols. That's what I like, and this is kind of what this thing is based on. I like the trigger when you have the hammer pulled back is a nice smooth trigger. The accuracy on this gun for me is really, really good. I have no issues with this gun as far as accuracy. Out to about 25 yards, I can keep one in a 6-inch circle pretty easily at 10 yards and under, if I'm shooting at you with this gun, unless my adrenaline is flowing, there is a pretty good chance that I'm going to hit you with this gun. So I love the accuracy. Reliability too is key with these home defense guns, and this gun is absolutely reliable. I have no issues, never had an issue with this gun not cycling ammunition. It is a smooth cycle, and it will cycle any ammunition out there, and it will shoot home defense rounds, full metal jackets. It will shoot anything that I put in it, and that's what I love about this thing. I can put anything in it and it will feed through it, and it shoots it accurately. So that is what I love about this thing. Accuracy, love the feel, no failures with it in the whole time that I've been shooting. I did have one failure on one of the, I think on the video, and it was a hand load. These are all hand loads that I'm shooting in the video, and I had one that I think the primer didn't go off. So it was just a bad primer is what I think it was. The bad things about this thing, if you're going to use this thing for a concealed carry gun, it's a full-size gun. I mean, you got to go into it knowing that it is a full-size gun. It's a little bit heavy and it's a little bit big. It's just chunky. But the accuracy and things like that pay for themselves, I think, in the size. And the other thing that's bad about it is that double action trigger you can see on this thing. That double action trigger takes a lot to get it to go off. So it is quite the pull when you're trying to use that double action trigger. And again, this gun is empty, and this gun is safe to be handling like I've been handling it. So let's put in some video of us just out at the range and me shooting this gun, and you'll see, you know, shooting this thing fast or shooting this thing slow, it has tremendous reliability and tremendous accuracy as well. Okay, so you could see there from the video that we shot on the little home range there that this gun is really reliable. It had the one failure that I think was a bad primer, but other than that, the gun will absolutely go off every time you pull the trigger, and that is the most important thing for a self-defense gun like this Witness. I absolutely love this gun, absolutely love it, and I love the price on this gun. It is a super affordable and a really good gun. I have for a guy like me, now if you're out doing a training where you're going to put, you know, 1,000 rounds through this thing a day and be throwing it in the dirt and the sand and stuff like that, I don't know how it's going to hold up to that, because I've never done that. This is not a safe queen by any means. I mean, I've put a lot of rounds through it, but you can tell by looking at it, this gun looks almost new. It goes from the case to the holster and from the holster to the case, and that is it. It goes to the range, and that's it. That is absolutely it. So if you're out shooting this thing and putting it through a bunch of torture tests and sand and dirt and stuff like that, I don't know how it's going to hold up. But if you're a guy like me who's just going to go to the range and become proficient with this thing and shoot it and to try to keep that proficiency, it will hold up really well to that kind of use. And I love the reliability, the accuracy, and the fact that I can put any kind of ammunition in this thing and it seems to shoot it and shoot it good. So it's an affordable gun, and it will absolutely do the job of home defense and be a reliable home defense gun and a reliable concealed carry. It's not a great concealed carry gun, but it is a reliable gun and one that I carry around with me everywhere I go. So that is the EAA Witness, and I love this gun. I've had it for 5 years, and it's absolutely my favorite handgun. So that, if you want to link to it, I'm not going to put a link to it below, because if I do, YouTube will flag this video and I'll get in trouble for it. So that is the EAA Witness and my favorite handgun, and so go check it out. Just Google EAA Witness and you will be able to find it. Next week we are going to do a review on this bad boy right here, and this is, make sure this thing is clear. No, I can't let the hammer down without the magazine in it. I hate that part of it. This is the GSG 1911 in 22 caliber, and this is my son's gun. I bought it for him because he wanted a 1911, and rather than just go out and buy him a 45 caliber, I wanted to start him with a training type gun. So we picked him up this 22, and this is nowhere near the gun that Witness is. Nowhere near it. Not even close. So we'll run down this GSG 1911 and all the things I hate about this gun in the next week or two. So check back with us for that, for this GSG 1911, and find out why I hate this gun and why it is definitely either going to find a new home or be upgraded before too long. So check back with us on that, and for more product reviews, how-to videos, you can check our social media. You can check us out on Instagram and Facebook under Ike's Outdoors, and be sure to check back here. I don't do videos weekly like I used to, but I try to put them up a couple a month or something like that. So check back here with YouTube, and be sure to like, subscribe, and share these videos. And until next time, appreciate you guys watching.